the last advice your friends gave you, it would be all the opposite of everything I just said. Thus, the pain and the turmoil of relationships. What if I had a daughter? Which I kind of do with everybody. What if I had a daughter? I would teach her these rules first. I would say, these are the things that trigger attraction in your body. That's different than who you are. You can override the computer. That's a whole other level. But this is what your body responds to. And when your body responds, it kicks in all kinds of chemicals to go after what it wants, regardless of whatever your conscious thoughts are. So this is why you're going to have emotions. This is why when a guy breaks up with you, you feel like you're dying on the inside. Because literally, on a genetic level, you feel the highest value man you found is now saying you are not, saying to the body, to the DNA, that you're not going to be immortal anymore. So it feels like you're dying until someone better shows up. The moment someone better shows up, that old piece of shit is gone in your mind. He's completely gone. And see, guys can't understand that. If you want to get over somebody, you find someone better, period. That's the advice. What you don't do is try to fix it with a piece of shit. If you're going to try to fix it with a piece of shit, then you got to make sure he's not a piece of shit. Because I will tell you guys, I mean, I've kept a lot of girls here together with their husbands and boyfriends, okay? Because I've said to them, he's the best one right now. You spent 5 years with that guy already. We know all his fucking situations. We know what his shortcomings are. You go from that guy to the next guy, you're going to have to start all over with some weird motherfucker that we don't know. And he's going to have all the same flaws that dude has, but at least that dude is proven 5 years. And the flaws you're dealing with are natural flaws. Oh, you're upset that he's looking at another girl? Well then, you can't even get a lesbian, because a lesbian will look at another girl too. So, you're fucked at this point, okay? If the problem is nature created, then we're all dealing with it. If it's not nature created, I'll give you a not nature created problem, okay? The guy's lazy. If you saw my video, you know he's not lazy. He's lacking motivation, but the guy's lazy, not ambitious, and thinks he's a victim, and doesn't want to go out and get a job. That's a piece of shit. That's not nature. That's opposite of nature. Nature goes forward, takes on more area. So when he's doing that, something's wrong with that guy. Don't fix that shit. Okay? But if he's got this, that, and you're dealing with the same shit you're going to deal with another man, well then it's time to reevaluate what your problem is. Because the next man that comes up is going to feed you the bullshit, but he's going to be in the same suit later. He'll be like, oh baby, I'll call you any guy, I will never talk to another girl, I wouldn't do this, or you're the best thing ever, yeah. Come back in 3 years, let's see how you feel about me. It's just a new circuitry that's kicked in. Okay? Alright, 3 minutes and then questions. So if you have any questions, think about it. Alright, these lectures, some will be on this, some will be on the mind, communication. Again, if you know me, there's never a script. It'll happen depending on who's in the group and how I feel on that day. But what I've given you are some basics. If you want to know more, it's really fucking easy. If you know me, you're here, come and talk to me. I have like 3 channels now. I have my personal YouTube channel. Some of you guys are on that. You see it. Check it out, man. Seductive Instinct is all of this information presented to guys and girls now. And then IMC Martial Arts channel, actually. Because it's all the same branch of science to me. The branch of science that I've been interested in is the survival of mankind. How do we survive better? We're here, and the conditions are shitty. That's it, simple. How do we survive better? And in the process of surviving better, how do we attract to us the things we want and repel things we don't want? So I can attract a female to me very, very, very easily. Because I know the buttons, and I know how to push them. The difference is, I don't fall into the trap of thinking she loves me. I know I did it. So that's the gift and the curse. You understand? Once you understand the basics of this thing, then you kind of give up those other human emotions. Like, you don't give them up, you just get them differently. You know what it's like? It's like being someone who's been in like 5 or 6 relationships, and then you see like a 12, 13-year-old girl getting their first one. And you're just like, oh God, you know. You know exactly what she's going to go through. Why? Because you're mature. And that's all it is. You mature when you understand the basics of how the DNA code is. It's a code. It's a machine. You can trigger it. So on a final note, I want to show you that it's not humans only, that the whole game of life, one of the concepts I came up with when I came to the game was this. I called everything we do an intricate mating ritual. Everything. Let's break it down. So you go outside and there's a tree. And the tree gives a fruit. And the fruit is a red apple or strawberry or banana. Banana is another good example of that. Any other fruit, right? But it has a color, it has a sweetness, it has an aroma. And it's designed to attract other life forms to come and do what? Pluck it and eat it. And travel and shit the seeds. Or eat it, travel, and drop the seeds. That is how a tree has sex with a human. Or a monkey, or a bird. It spreads its DNA and seeds through attracting it with a piece of fruit that's colorful, smells good, and tastes good. Look at what we do as humans, right? Flowers will come out and attract bees and different insects with what? Certain colors and aroma. It'll come, suck the nectar, and it gets stuck to its legs. Pollination is what it is. It goes on to another flower, lands there, and now the pollination takes place. The two flowers combine their seeds like that. Everywhere that you look, from a cell, tiny one-cell organism, to the biggest thing that we have, an elephant or whatever, all of nature is involved in replication. And in order to do that, it needs to attract whatever it uses to replicate. That's all it is. That's the purpose behind makeup. That's the purpose behind guys working out. That's the purpose behind any business that's successful. So when you hear the words sex sells, that is why sex sells. On a deeper level, all that these bodies, from birds to bees to insects to plants to fish to every cell, is designed to have sex. Simple, okay?